Welcome to Cardboard Content, where we aim to develop our skills and grow the competitive Commander community. Hey guys, it's me, Benedict. Well, you guys had time to absorb all the information from the banning list, and this is going to be my perspective on it. Not so much why and what not, but how to go on from here. What decks change in the meta, or does it even affect the meta? Unfortunately, this banning was a commander-centric banning, and cEDH unfortunately got a hit on it as well. Let's start off with the ever so popular Timna and Kraum. From my perspective, the deck is pretty straightforward still. You mulligan to try to get your commanders out, or you get a blue enchantment into play. You do lose ramp like Mana Crypt and a J-Lo. From my perspective, the gameplay on the deck will be pretty much unchanged. The next deck that got onto my radar was Rograkh, probably the last invitational second most popular, if not the most popular deck right now in competitive Commander. Rograkh did lose Dockside, but it won turn 1 or 2 when people had no mana rocks out. Yes, it loses the Mana Crypt, but still you have all those rituals for the deck, and the deck is still fast and still good. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see the potential of Nadu in this meta. We saw it for a brief moment, but it's completely gone. So moving on to the next commander, we have Sisay. Sisay probably got a good hit. Most decks that I see utilize Dockside loops with a meal and flickering it. Now it just has to pivot probably towards Derevi lines and Planeswalker lines that don't utilize the Dockside loops. But the deck does still do well without Dockside. Tivit is a big one. It does lose Jeweled Lotus and Mana Crypt. The commander costs 6 and it's very difficult to get out there, but it does also technically lose Dockside, so he doesn't have to worry anymore about feeding Dockside for 20 or some hellacious big number when Tivit plays. I went and scoured a few decks that I think got potentially hit pretty hard, and Dargo Ikra, another fast cEDH deck, from my perspective got a decent hit, but there's a few cards out there that might have some potential for its replacement. Like you have J-Lo you lose out on, but then there's a green card called Metamorphosis. You sack Dargo with Metamorphosis and then you get 8 more casts on top of that, so it has some potential there. I personally haven't played the deck, but I could see that being a good replacement there. End game summation, I think Rograkh and TNK will still be probably the most played decks in competitive formats in all the tournaments. You might see some green for more mana ramp to come into play now that Dockside is no longer there. A lot of these decks undoubtedly will have to go through some big changes through these bannings, but all we can do is adjust and keep on piloting. If your deck didn't get affected, or you have a new deck you're wanting to brew now, we have an event for you to play at on October 12th. Grim Night. It starts at 11 a.m. Entry is $40. Top 4 each will get a Grim Monolith, and first place will get a collector's box of Duskmourn. So head to darksidegames.com to register for the event, or you could head to topdeck.gg and register there also. If you like this type of content and want to support the channel, you can like and subscribe and share the video, or you can do what these guys did. People I will not be banning are Tier 2 content consumers: Big Yoda at 8 times, Aaron at 6, Marcus at 6, Dylan at 5, Troy at 5, and Rodrigo at 2. Now for our tier 3 cardboard cutouts, we have Long at 11, Matt at 10, Albert at 9, and Joyner at 5. If you'd like to support the channel, please head to patreon.com/cardboardcontent. See you next time for more content. My money!